Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Agent's Guide to Bulletproof Transactions. Closing without surprises. And, sometimes that can be really nice. My name is Michelle Loker. I am the National Sales Director for I work with EXP, but I am the National Sales Director for America's Preferred Home Warranty. And EXP is one of my biggest and favorite people to work with. I love working with all of the agents within EXP. It's such a great place. I have been a licensed real estate professional for the last 30 years. I am located in Las Vegas, Nevada. And as I go through this presentation and talk about things, please know that I have walked in your shoes. I understand the role of a real estate professional and what it takes to keep that deal together, and really kind of making sure that our clients, both on the buyers and the seller side, are being taken care of, and we're looking out for their best interests. So I'm going to bring up a few things today about warranty and how it can help you and help your process when you're going through that transaction and your clients. And so I'm going to pull up my screen here and share some great information and some slides with you. But let's see. All right. So I hope everyone can see my screen. There we go. Wonderful. So one of the things I want you guys to start thinking about is the market right now. And the market is definitely, it's making a shift. And what we once saw as more of a seller's market is now leaning more into a buyer's market. And why is that? Well, we know that in certain areas, inventory is quite high. Demand is not as high as it used to be. So it's down there. And statistically, in looking at pricing, our pricing is up 4.1% year over year. And so we've got to be looking out for ways to really help our clients and to make sure that our clients are being taken care of when it comes to homes. Because when they do find that home, this is a big thing, and we want to make sure that those homes stick together. And I don't know about you, but I get really, really frustrated when a home falls out of escrow, or I get my clients start talking about pulling back or pulling out. And so let's look at a couple of the ways why sales go sideways. Think about it. What are some of the things that you've heard, that you've seen and experienced as why those sales do go sideways? And the most common I have listed here. I mean, financing, right? We all know how that goes. But it's a high risk period, that financing area. Inspection issues, also a very high risk period. And in the financing realm, your 30 to 60 days, that's where you get a little nervous with those homeowners, those buyers, your clients, when it comes to keeping that deal sticking. And you're working with a lender and you're calling them and you're wanting to make sure everything is good. But a lot of times buyers nowadays, they either don't have enough money in reserve, or they don't have that foresight to think, I need to have something in case something does happen. And again, those monies in reserve. That high risk period with the inspections. Usually when those inspections are done, and guys, side note here, if you're not doing a home inspection, please do so, because it will benefit your clients tremendously on that buyer side. At least they know what they'll be taking possession of and not going in blind on it. But those inspection items can reveal some major issues or discrepancies in that home that they weren't really anticipating. And those inspectors can also say, these things are working. However, you might want to keep an eye on it in the next, 6 months to a year or 3 years, or whatever that longevity is. But it gives them an idea of what to anticipate. Other things that go sideways, well, you've got appraisal issues, and we've all dealt with those before. Contingency issues. And this is where, again, those inspection items can be part of that contingency process too. And then market conditions, very competitive out there with the market, and being kind of that buyer's market now, though, you just want to make sure, as a real estate professional, what is your edge? What is your competitive edge when you're working with clients to make sure that your clients are taken care of, that they have that full trust and confidence in you, that you are just going to walk them through this process. And there might be a few hiccups and they're going to get a little nervous, but they're relying on you. So what is your edge with those marketing conditions? So we talk about those types of things in anticipation of. And so this is where warranty can really, really come into play and help you keep those deals in some great light with your homeowners. So a little bit about America's Preferred Home Warranty, just to give you a little insight of who EXP has partnered with. We are a privately owned company established in 1999. So we're not a new company by any means. And we are nationwide, guys, with the exception of California, which that's California, so we'll just say that, okay? But we are operating in 49 of the 50 states. And we are headquartered right here in the good old US of A. We don't have a big call bank overseas. Everything is answered locally at that Jackson, Michigan headquarters office, and you will always be speaking to someone live, as will your clients. We don't put you into an automated phone bank and holding, you will be talking with someone. But like I said before, we absolutely love what we do. We love working with EXP, and it's just one of those things where we look at this every day going, how can we make it better for you, for EXP? And that's our focus. Our entire focus here is not to sell warranty, but really to help your business grow and expand and to make you more money and more referrals. That's the bottom line. And so these ideas that I'll be presenting here today will help you do that. So let's talk about a little bit about listings and really facts about warranty with listings. And we do a lot of research and a lot of studies. And when a home is listed with coming with a warranty, well, those homes are going to sell for 3% more money on average. So what does that mean? Well, it means higher comps in the area. That means more money in your pocket. It means more money in the seller's pocket. 76% of home buyers believe home warranties provide a greater level of confidence in the buying process. So that means those homes are going to sell faster without the worry. When a real estate professional is searching homes for their clients and they see that a home comes with warranty, they're more apt to go with that particular home because they know that their client's going to be protected. And the home buyers feel more confident because they know that they're going to be protected after that close of escrow. And homes are much more likely to stay together when you have a buyer knowing that there is a warranty on that. They're much less likely to get tied up in all the minutia in that post-sale thing. And we know when something happens in a home, who are they calling first? Who are those clients calling when something goes sideways? They're calling you as that real estate professional. So we want to make sure that you're covered on all angles and you have the great know-how and the education when it comes to warranty and why it's so important to have. Did you know nationally, 10 to 15% of buyers back out of a deal because of an inspection issue? That's 1 in 10, guys. That is so, so crazy. And on average, according to the National Association of Realtors, 1 in 17 or 17% of contracts terminate because of discrepancies within the home or found on that inspection. So again, important pieces to have and be able to recognize what you can help with. So part of what we do is we offer on that seller side, when you're going after the listing, we offer complimentary sellers coverage. So here's a competitive edge for you in this market. We offer that complimentary listing coverage for you to be able to offer to your seller when you're out there soliciting to get that seller to sign with you. What is your edge? Why are you the one that they should go with? Well, this is just part of your service. Again, there is no fee for our listing coverage. We never collect anything until close of escrow, if anything is used, and I'll explain what I mean by charges when I say complimentary listing and we have charges. but we offer things within this complimentary listing service, like List Secure, which I'll talk about, and our optional seller's preferred upgrade, which you can add to that complimentary coverage. This is where I was talking about a little charge. What this all means for you and your seller is reduced risk both before, during, and after the transaction has closed. And so part of this, again, having that seller's coverage out there is absolutely wonderful. Now, for those of you in Florida, I do have to share a caveat, is the state of Florida does not allow us to give anything away complimentary. So there is a small charge, and I'll review that here momentarily, for the state of Florida. Florida only. Everywhere else, those 48 states, there is no charge there. But our seller's coverage, our complimentary seller's coverage, includes these 10 items here. And these are the basic items that are used when you're looking at listing a home. These are the most common things that can go sideways when you're listing a home for sale. So our seller's coverage is designed to be more of a marketing backup for you to keep that home in proper marketing condition, that it can't go wrong, or it may go wrong, but you've got your seller covered. So when you're, again, sitting with that seller, you can say, you know, part of my service is I'm going to make sure that your home stays up and running. And should something happen to these items, well, guess what? We've got them taken care of, and we can get someone out here to get those items up and running. So there's never any downtime when it comes to having that home being shown. Now, List Secure is part of this complimentary coverage, and List Secure is a proprietary program that we use to offer to our sellers. And out there, what that List Secure is, it is a legal fee reimbursement to your sellers should they ever have to respond to what I call the legal nastygram. So that means if the home is closed escrow and the new buyers find some sort of weird need to send that legal nastygram for something or other to your clients, the former owners and sellers of that home, if your clients have to respond to that in a legal fashion and come out of pocket with funds for those legal fees, well, if they had the listing warranty and a buyer's warranty was purchased, and again, I will explain that, so don't panic, then your clients would be eligible to receive up to $1,000 in legal fee reimbursement up to 2 years post-sale. So after close of escrow, if this nastygram comes about a year and a half later, they're still eligible to receive that $1,000 in legal fee reimbursement. Now, we do offer a couple warranty packages, and if those packages were part of the sale, then that legal fee reimbursement increases to $2,500 in coverage. And that's all spelled out too in our marketing brochures and pieces. But guys, what a great way to sit in front of your clients and say, hey, not only do I have your marketing piece covered, but I'm going to follow you 2 years after the close of escrow to make sure everything's perfect. And by chance, if something happens, we hope it never does, but I've got a legal fee reimbursement program for you as well that costs you nothing. Nothing, guys. So again, a great way to set yourself apart from others out there when they're trying to gain that listing for you. So I would think the upgrade list would be a few more common items, but we have found statistically in terms of the claims that have been turned in during that time, those are the most common. Now, we do offer a seller's preferred upgrade. This is completely optional, and it is only $125. What this does is it covers the built-in appliances and HVAC system. And so again, this is something that you can package in with that complimentary service and show your client, that selling client, that these are the items that you're going to cover. Now, guys, I said in the beginning that I too am a licensed real estate professional. And what I do, just to kind of share a little insight with you, is I take these two packages, the complimentary package and the seller's preferred upgrade. I do package them together. I do not share the price with my seller of that $125 because I tell them this is part of my service. So The service that I'm offering to you, I cover these items, and then that 125 I pay for at close of escrow because it's part of my professional service and I use it as a cost of doing business. So my clients, my selling clients will never see that 125. I just let escrow know to take that out of my proceeds. And it's very, very simple. Now, when it comes to that list secure and other sellers coverage, when you order sellers coverage with us, you order it all online on our Real Pro app, and it can be done on any technology piece of it, your phone, laptop, desktop, tablet. But what I do is when I order that seller's coverage through Real Pro, it asks me to select a buyer's warranty. Now, again, don't panic here. We are only asking you to select a buyer's plan to offer an incoming buyer. It does not require your seller to purchase that buyer's warranty, only that one be offered. Now, when it is offered, here's the great thing. You can advertise this in MLS as there's a home warranty available, and you can negotiate that in your proceeds. Again, I'm going to share how I use this buyer's warranty in with my seller's process. Is I tell my seller, I don't give them a choice. I tell my seller, we are going to be offering a buyer's warranty to an incoming buyer, a 1-year buyer's warranty. And what I do at this point is I take the price of that buyer's warranty and I roll it into my sales price. And I explain this to my seller. I show them on the net sheet. They're still going to make what they want to make, still while being able to offer a great added value to an incoming buyer. So that buyer now is more apt to stick in that sale, knowing that they're going to be protected after close of escrow if something goes wrong. Buyers love it. Sellers love it because now both sides are absolutely protected. And I have not gotten pushback from sellers when I roll it this way. And I do actually get thank yous from buyer's agents saying it's great that you have this ability to offer that buyer's warranty to a client. And think about this, guys, when you're advertising those homes in MLS, when an agent sees that a sale comes with a buyer's warranty, and there's another home out there, maybe similar in stats, you know, the 3-bedroom, 2-bath, same square footage, basically the same stuff. One comes with a warranty, one doesn't. Which one is your client more likely to go toward? Most of the time, it's going to be the one with the warranty because they know they're going to be protected. So look at it that way in terms of that safety net and that risk reduction. It will help keep that deal together. Here's a little bit about our buyer's warranty. And these are the 25 standard items that are included in our buyer's warranty. So when that buyer closes escrow, all of these items here are covered in that standard piece of it. We offer things in that standard warranty that a lot of other warranty companies don't, which again helps reduce the risk on the buyer side. Sub pump, roof leak repair, septic system, water well pumps. Those are generally extras when it comes to other warranty companies. We have found in our data and research and history that we do that these items are very important and should be included as standard items. And so that's what we've done. We've included those there as the standards. Now, we do offer an upgrade to that standard coverage in our buyer's preferred upgrade. Again, this is completely optional, but it is available to your buying clients for $199 only. And these are things that we call the bells and whistles of the home. So things like the dishwasher racks, the microwave turntables, the glass, oh, what else? Garage door springs. You ever had a garage door spring go out on you on a day? It's not fun, right? And it just kind of creates that headache and that frustration. You're like, I don't need this today, but it happens. So the buyer's preferred upgrade is a nice little add-on that can be offered to those clients for you and helping expand that coverage, making them feel even more secure than what they are when it comes to keeping those deals together. And we try to make it easy for you. We try to make things as simple as possible for you. So we've packaged up a few things as well, and we've created our gold plan. And this is for the buyer's warranty, and it's available for single family homes, but it is our 1-year standard 25 item coverage. And we offer, along with this, comprehensive identity theft and home title fraud protection as part of that. It's something that we also offer here with America's Preferred Home Warranty, looking at ways to help protect your clients even outside of the warranty piece of it. We find that there's so much more value for you to be able to help keeping that deal together with some of the things that you're able to offer. And our gold plan does come with a $50 deductible, aside from the $100 deductible, which is our standard deductible. So we've lowered that. All of that can be found for your clients for only $650. Again, we collect nothing up front. Everything is settled at close of escrow, which is nice. We've also expanded that plan to cover a buyer's premier plan. And this is for single family or condo townhomes. Now, we cover all kinds of home types. So from single family to condo townhome, multifamily, and mobile home, actually. But our buyer's premier coverage plan covers single family and condo townhome. So it includes everything that gold plan did, but we also add in the buyer's preferred upgrade as well. So everything under $900 on a single family home, $825 for a 1-year plan, a lesser deductible, those standard item coverages, the 11 upgraded items for a 1-year coverage. And guys, again, what a great service to be able to offer. Our standard plan, if you're just looking at that, is a basic $499. So those 26 items of the standard plan coverage, I'm going to fly back here real quick. Those items, only $499 to add in. And so it's a really great value and risk reduction and less headache to be able to offer to your clients and get them to decide. It's also a great negotiation piece when you're working with sellers, is asking them to purchase that $499 or that $650 option for your clients as part of the deal. Because again, it is leaning toward that buyer's market, that shifting into the buyer's area. And so sellers may sometimes see the value in offering that as well. We do have additional optional coverages and things that happen. We have found in the days of COVID that home entertainment and technology was huge. And so we have worked with Fortegra to be able to offer that. It is a total separate plan, but it's another piece that can help keep your deals together. Claims are so very simple when it comes to APHW and your clients having to open a claim either on the seller's or the buyer side when you're needing to get something fixed. One of the great things I love about America's Preferred Home Warranty is our business platform is so very different that we do not employ contractors. So what we do is we allow that homeowner to choose their own contractor when it comes to warranty services. So what does that mean? Again, keeping that deal together and that less risk. They can use people that they're already comfortable with in that selling realm, in that buyer's realm. They can use their own contractor and work on the relationships that they've already have with some of these service providers that are out there. If you have a wonderful service provider that you're comfortable with, then they can actually work with those people. You can refer those over and keeping that deal together and keeping your circle tight. So again, they know, your clients know that you are the go-to professional for all of that. So the claims process, when they have to open a claim because something has gone wrong, either on the seller side with that listing warranty or the buyer side, we are available, like I said earlier, 24/7, 365. All those claims are handled person to person. They're not going to go into that phone mass bank automated system. But before a service provider is ever called out, well, we ask that you need to call in, open a claim, and once you have the claim number, then our customer service team will advise you to go ahead and get that service provider out there. And then once you get that service provider out there, the great thing here is we talk to that service provider once they've diagnosed the issue and they let us know what's going to need to happen to get it up and repair, and then we work with the homeowner to make that happen. The other thing with checking your own service provider is if your homeowner isn't liking what that service provider is saying, they can always get another opinion. They can get another service provider out there. They can negotiate pricing, which is great. Because we don't employ that contractor, we are basically just the check writer, guys. And so we help bring that claim to fruition and get the contractor paid, but your homeowner is in complete control from scheduling times to negotiating pricing to scope of work that they want to have done in that home. And so again, it's a very different business platform, and some homeowners and agents alike are not used to this. And so we do here to assist you, to walk you through some of this, to get you to better understand that process as opposed to a traditional type of warranty company. So you ask, what's in it for you when it comes to warranty? Well, this is where it's at in increasing your business. Think about when something goes wrong, and who do I say your clients are going to call? They're going to call you, because they always do. When you're able to provide this type of service to your clients, they're going to refer you. It's going to increase your business. You're going to see those referrals come in. You're going to see those wonderful accolades come in about your services and what you do and how you saved them or how you took care of those clients. And what does that mean? Well, when you add a warranty into those homes, that means the prices are going to go up. It means higher commissions for you, which means higher comps in the area. And when you're getting the referrals, those monies are going to increase. And I like to call it the 3 R's in there: the reduced risk, the increased revenue, and those quality referrals. You get the 3 R's. But it's going to save you time in the long run too. You're not going to have to run around herding cats when it comes to trying to get things fixed. If you don't have a warranty, it's all a one-stop shop for you. And so again, making you look like the hero in the eyes of your client in keeping those deals together. And statistically, according to National Association of Realtors, most top producers do use warranties. And when you're looking at using a warranty and you're keeping things together, well, you just want to make sure that it's all together there for you. Lastly, I want to share with you, we've got some great tools for you to help keep those deals together. We do have dedicated website for EXP agents and a dedicated phone number. And so we'll be sharing those links with you as well down in those chats. Yes, everything here is being recorded. We do have branded marketing materials for you as well. So being able to advertise those homes and knowing what it takes to keep them together and keep the deals running smooth and showing your clients. We've got some great pieces on that dedicated website under the marketing materials tab, and they're all branded for EXP. And then lastly, guys, just as part of our service, you are eligible to earn $75 in a fully RESPA compliant compensable fee program. And all it is you are sharing a video data with your clients once a warranty is ordered. Once that video is shared, there's a $75 fee that's paid to you at close of escrow when a buyer's or seller's warranty goes active. So all of those wonderful things are there to help you keep those deals together. I am here to help you on a day-to-day basis. You can always find me in Workplace. Workplace chat is the best. You can call me. You can email me at michelle.loker@exprealty.com or my APHW email at mloker@aphw.com. But yes, we are here for you 24/7. Our biggest thing for you, like I said, is making sure that you keep that deal together and that we make you look like the hero. That's what it's all about. Really for you to gain more exposure, gain more clients, referrals, make more money, and just crush those goals. And so I encourage you to reach out to me should you have any questions. I am always available as our local area sales managers that are located in your markets. So any questions on those, I'd be more than happy to answer. We've got a few minutes left here. Elizabeth, let's see, for the buyer, if they close and the dishwasher breaks, does APHW try to repair? If not, see, here's the great thing. We don't try to do any of that because we don't employ the contractors. That is entirely up to the contractor's diagnosis and what they recommend. And so they'll share with us those recommendations, and your client will decide how they want to move forward with that. So this is one of the great things about us is we don't say it's going to get repaired or replaced. We let the contractor decide. And it's just a beautiful business model. We will offer money toward, if one does need to replace, then we will offer money toward that replacement to help offset costs. And so again, that is the big difference in our business model. So Julia, you're setting up a new team in Cape Cod and will definitely be implementing these services. That's awesome. I strongly encourage you, especially in that listing side, take advantage of the complimentary listing services. It's absolutely wonderful, wonderful. Yes, this is being recorded, guys, and anything that you need, you can play back on that recording. But again, reach out to me in chat should you need anything. We are here for you, absolutely. And let us know how we can help. I thank you for sharing this time with me. And again, I hope your April was absolutely amazing. And we're looking forward to a great second quarter. Thanks all.